In Washington, Mike Emanuel, Fox News.
Mr. Walker goes to Washington. Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker is set to meet with President Barack Obama in Washington, D.C.
They will talk about avoiding the fiscal cliff that we're talking so much about. Fox 6's Mike Lowe has more now from the White House. It's tonight's political lowdown.
Governor Scott Walker's meeting with the president here at the White House poses challenges but also offers opportunities. He can burnish his conservative credentials with tough talk on taxes, or he can show he's a practical problem solver. But doing both will require a political high-wire act.
Here's a situation where Governor Walker is going to show us what a fabulous politician he is, in the sense that he can tiptoe through the minefield. He knows what his ideological beliefs are, but he's also practical enough that he wants a good economy for when he runs for re-election.
Governor Walker will need to summon all of his political skill when he meets with the president at the White House on Tuesday. He is leading a contingent from the National Governors Association to discuss the impact of the fiscal cliff on the states. He is also among the Republicans taking a hard line, saying no to raising taxes as a possible solution.
That's a path I would suggest the federal government not take, because I think it would be devastating to economic growth and prosperity.
But he also says the country cannot afford a stalemate, which would result in the across-the-board spending cuts and the tax hikes he's trying to avoid.
I'm scared to death that people in Washington are going to do something in either political party that would slow down the slow already economic recovery we have.
If you're Governor Walker, the last thing you want is for the Wisconsin economy to go back into a recession a year before he's running for re-election. So in that respect, Governor Walker, it seems to me, would be torn between what he would want the Republican Party to do.
Top state Democrats say the governor and the president need to remember the average Joe while discussing the impact of the fiscal cliff.
If they can bring the conversation back home and remember what the real priorities are, I think they're going to come out with good solutions for the country.
The governor brings with him the story of how he balanced Wisconsin's state budget and turned a deficit into a surplus. He also brings with him some advice for lawmakers in Washington. He says they should act more like lawmakers in Wisconsin. Reporting at the White House, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
Thank you, Mike. And for the latest on the governor's meeting, watch Fox 6 Wake Up News tomorrow. We start at 4:30.
New information from Palermo's tonight. 9 people who were recently fired will have a chance